So today I'll be replacing this flush mount light with I would say a flush mount ceiling fan that I got off Amazon. It was $100. It's on sale right now for $100, I should say. And if you stick around to the end of the video, I'll give you my breakdown and review on it. But let's get into the video. So first you want to take down your light here. I don't know, this is a plastic piece of junk. I don't know where they got this thing from. It just turns off the two screws. And what you got hanging here is your line voltage and your neutrals. What you're going to want to make sure that you take the first step, which I didn't take a video of because I think everybody knows how to do this, is to flip the light switch. Once again, make sure your power's off so you don't get zapped. Could be a shocking experience. The comments are going to come in. Hey, that's cloth wiring. You should take that out. It's dangerous. Well, this isn't the video for that. And at some point I'll get around to it. But here you just have your line voltage and your neutral. And here's the fan. It was 20 inches wide. We'd be rolling on doves in the ceiling. So first you're going to take this little 4-prong hanger dilly whopper. You're going to take your two screws here. You'll make sure that power's off so you don't get zapped. And you're just going to install it into the bracket. Line up the two holes. There's plenty of holes you can see in the bracket. Just got to find two that work. Once you do that, you could probably just start your threads a little bit by hand. Might be a little easier if you have not cloth wiring from, I don't know, the 60s, maybe earlier. I don't know. Put in the comments below when they had cloth wiring. Once you get these two screws started, you can grab your... That was my impression of the impact gun. See how close I was. I was right on. Like the guy from Police Academy right there. Make sure you don't screw the bracket into the wire. That might cause you some issues. But again, I don't think your box is going to look like this. So just do as I say, not as you're watching. You probably have just two wires up there, possibly a ground. Once you got your bracket there, you're going to grab the fan. What you're going to do here is connect your line voltage. What are we doing first? We're doing the neutral first. So you're going to connect your white to the white, or neutral, whatever color you have up in your ceiling. And you're going to take your black wire, which is the line voltage or the load, and you're going to connect it to the black. Once again, you can emphasis on making sure the power is off. Turn the breaker off if you feel more comfortable. Make sure nobody turns the light switch on when you're not watching, or you're going to get zapped. Nobody likes to zap. And then you're going to line up. So you got the 4 screws on the end of the bracket. You can see the slot here through the fan blade. Look at that close-up shot. A little LED. I'll get into the features after the installation. So what you got to do here is I'm just tightening the ground to the plate. Probably should have done that before I grabbed the fan, but that's okay. Now what you're going to do here is put the puzzle together. Get the 4 screws into the slots. And I'm going to fast forward this because it was not that easy. Here we go. Took me about 2 or 3 minutes just to get it in there. Nobody wants to watch me just stick around with this thing because it just wasn't easy. And then you're going to tighten it up And you're good to go. Let's get to the features. So, turn it on. You can change the K rating all the way down to soft white, which is your more yellow. And then you can go all the way up to a dentist office or the 6000K daylight for serial killers who like their house that bright. You can also dim it all the way down to a nice little ambience, you know, if you're feeling a little sexy time. The fan has 6 speeds. For a little 20-inch fan, it does put out some air, and it's not too noisy. And I mean, $100. Steal. Comes with the remote. You can just put it on a normal switch, and you got a dimmer built in with the remote. I mean, and it only hung down about, I believe it's 9 inches. And not what your husband or boyfriend told you, a legitimate 9 inches. So if you do have a shorter ceiling, it's perfect, and that's why I went with it. I didn't want something hanging way down with my shorter ceilings. And it's fairly quiet for that little thing humming around. Definitely, I would buy it. It's not coming down, it's staying up. If you made it this far, thanks for watching, and subscribe.